we go, my friends. M80 versus 2G. M80 already qualified for playoffs, and 2G in a do or die situation. We could have a lot of tiebreakers today, my friends, depending on the results. Today, there's a lot of games, my friends, so things will be a little different than usual. I will try my best, but
yeah, that's very
if you spot any mistakes, please let me know in the comments.
See if we can maybe create an opening that would not be expected. Like you mentioned, it is just duelist for duelist. Hit over towards B on the way. VCJ going to be trusted to throw in the first bit of utility. That's enough for Nismo to peek through, find a counter pick. Prowler now at the ready. That's going to be sent in blindly. 2G just trying to hold on to the ground best they possibly can, but the kills are not there. M80 coming out very nicely with 3 for 1. The essential exchange, and then the shot through the smoke for Xander will also land. There's just no crossing this small door if you're 2G. They need to find some sort of creation from Silence over towards this backside at B and try to dissuade this setup on the B link.
Definitely going to happen. That's a WinCon. Break that trip, force some players to turn around, and boom.
Oh, missed
goes the dynamite.
Oh! Or does it? I mean, that's not common for Silent. He has been unbelievable for this 2G squad. He had a freebie at least. Misses it, whips it, and
M80. You have VCJ and also Nismo that can frag out as well, and they always have the perfect stack.
Opening exchange once again tilts the way of M80, and if they can play with this type of
so far in masterclass for M80, bro.
I mean, 2G may as well start talking about Sunset. I mean, this has been overwhelming. Nice
Net 1v2.
So Silence gets 2. That's going to reveal Net, who now all of a sudden realizes that he is just up creek without a paddle. This is going to slow him down convincingly, and in that moment, Zap is going to just make sure he holds the high ground towards rope. So this should be a very confident post-plant setup for 2G.
Net has been good in clutch scenarios the last time they played yesterday, but overall, though, it comes down to a 1 versus 2 with 0 information. So he's going to have to be meticulous but still very quick in the tempo. The advantage here for Net is that there is a separation on the positioning of 2G. Not set up for an immediate trade because Zap is right there with full utility to try to stall in the back of drop, and Silence is going to try to watch his back. So they are banking it on trying to play to win based off utility and not off the gunfight. And you can't just pick it up in your rankings and make it succeed.
Nightfall
just avoided here, the Nightfall.
Yeah, this is huge for Net just staying alive, but there's a lot more utility being thrown his way. Quick play for Spikes to clear out the dark cover. And, well, that will be a post plant now for M80 to try to break down.
Tried to go for an early trap play for Spikes. Paranoia for them to push forward. Nobody was there to greet him. So that allows you to with the ult from M80.
It's a good 1-for-1 though for Spikes. All things told. Fries stuck in a corner, not able to shake off the concussive effects. And now all of a sudden BCJ getting to work. He's got himself the Odin, just trying to spam down some of the smoke while we're working on the defuse already. And Louise and Zap are stuck outside the picture looking in.
This thing is just too good, man. Yeah, really just too good.
Net not look good on the defensive side to show these gaps that M80 will be forced to, you know, retake with utility even in backlines before moving inside the site.
Old man.
Yeah, I mean, that's just different right there. You pop a door, Nismo's holding a fault line. But there's no follow-up utility whatsoever. They're trying to instead cut over towards stairs side. VCJ supplies the trade.
Of course you're going to have a 7-1, bro. Every day.
Tree is a threat that needs to be dealt with, and it's just there's no way they could do it. I mean, not with Zap having just a flash left and Silence playing Cypher. You just got to win the angle. There's the wide swing. That's really well done by Silence, but problem is the rest of the defense is now here.
Yep. And even if they need it, they don't. It was good there. They had the Euro ult too to try to scout out the last players. And
the thing now is it feels like M80 have understood where the holes are in the Latin American playstyle. Where hey, if they're not going to throw utility early, let's just get an operator out. Let's just force it, make them have to win a battle or throw extra utility. And even right here, you got a 5v4. You know there's Rolling Thunder in play. Just back off, play retake, use our numbers. It's just it feels like M80 have gotten a really strong read in terms of what these other squads want to do. Oh, good shot.
I was going to say this is where it starts, but the dimensional drift that's trying to find information they can start activating through, but with him falling, it gives a chance then for 2G the pulse plan.
Absolutely the case. VCJ is an elimination away from Nightfall. He finds that would be pivotal. There's the little bait and switch swing. Nightfall now on the urn. That'll be used to make sure no one is playing on the backside of the site. No one was home, though. So now it's just down to can you actually break down players inside the site. Really good C's again being played. VCJ trying to come quickly. Does not realize that Prize is in the corner. But now Nismo with the absolute beat down with the Odin. Just lets it ring out.
Legend.
And that'll be a 9-1 tally to M80.
Now they have overdrive available, and Spike is looking for that kill right away. And that fast lane finally caught. It cuts a lot of that line of sight here that Wallen's been able to take on the A side.
VCJ sees one in the corner, trying to get to work on the spam to dark cover. Lots of damage has been tallied, but 2G still find their way into sight. And with the neural theft involved, this should guarantee the plant and a little bit of safety in setting up their post-plant setup as well.
It's off there too, the overdrive and a TP towards the back of the site too. That kind of overwhelmed M80 trying to anchor it up on that spot. Just trying to play the aim duel that falls out in favor of 2G with the number of players that they had. First off, though, is kind of close.
Oh, good predictive spam from Silence. I was about to say, I don't know if he anticipates that there will be 2 players here. So getting 1 is fine. Nice shot from VCJ, and then the follow-up from Net is perfect. They know where Luis is as well. I mean, we just got to hold on stronger than that. It's very predictable.
He loses this as an 0-2 with these type of scorelines. Now the round differential becomes very important that you need to close the gap. So, you know, now that I think about it, you have to think about the scoreline in front of you.
And
try to win this pistol 2G.
Yeah, this little spam around the corner. Then do they have the damage? Zap inside the side. Ooh, almost an opportunity to double down. Doesn't fully work out, leaving Spike now with really a lot of the legwork to be done over the top of the B side. He can only collect a single Leland. So, Silence working his way in. He's going to realize the bad news, which is that no one else is still here, which means it's going to be a 1v3 post plant. Defuse required. And to make matters worse, if you don't find these kills, you're going to be force buying into essentially a 2-11 tally.
Planted.
It just doesn't feel good.
Yeah. And that's the good news for M80. Starting things off, knowing that Silence playing towards the C site because none of that Cypher utility is there. Towards A, so it's just individual 1v1s. Yep. Focus on objectives, defuses, and kills.
Caralho!
Whoa!
Down, C.
Isso?
Okay.
What the fuck
That's
happened?
one way of doing it. Fault line out, and Net says, is it my turn? Still looking for it. Tough fights over the top of mounds. Just pixels on both sides. Paranoia is going to be exchanged as well.
Oh, I love
Net
that.
does not get affected by it, so he's on the move forward. Teleport out, and okay, Zap will get just enough help to allow him to take another 1v1. So Xander, 1v3 situation. Still very winnable here, especially with the Vandal, and especially if he catches Silence with the pistol. I was about to say, maybe he catches timing because Silence actually had the knife out, but early aggression. Then it gets replaced by 2G. And with the dimensional drift out, fault line, Prowler, that's all going to hit later. Thanks for playing. Follow-up though from Spikes. Are we joking? What game are we playing? Spikes still around the corner with the finger guns now out. He's dealing some damage.
Spike
Prize
down
follows
A.
up on it. 1v1 around the backside A. And oh, it's just the widest swing you've ever seen from Xander. So now we get a 2v2, 22 seconds on the clock. Spike is in hand, but it needs to make efforts over towards A.
Jump Spot sees him though at least, so that's body on 1, so information that they have to commit towards this A site because there's only 11 seconds left.
Yeah, Zap's on the corner already as well.
One
Catches
enemy
one for free.
remaining.
7 seconds. Net gonna commit for the plant. Fault line, the aftershock, not fully gonna reach, but doesn't make a difference. They could spam him down anyways.
Around the fade, around the overdrive, around the crossfires, it looks so good, and it can do so.
And the thing about this is like,
Spike is really
Neon
new,
just does
man.
that because there's no punish for it. Doesn't even need a flash, doesn't need a fault line, just high gears the corner, slides it, runs back.
Well, Zap was there at least with the flash this time around. It did blind a few players. And then it allows with the fault with the concuss here to really.
They never check, man. I don't understand.
Oh, wow, okay, Spikes. Good.
Nice, kid. Good job, man.
All right.
Ace.
Right into it. And
A lot of aces in this tournament, man.
He's gonna hear the pullback too.
Oh, but Prize, Odin up.
They're in big trouble, bro.
Some damage in, tries to get the trigger pulled again, but not going to happen. The Rolling Thunder is good for the isolation. Silence, next one up, and that might be
Yo,
all
Silence
they
is a great player.
need from him. Paranoia
This kid
comes
is
down,
talented,
and
man.
Just sidesteps because, wow, he was tagged and he nearly dropped. So now, 3v3 situation. Spike, Zap, LZ. Last left alive for this retake. Would they anticipate Net lurking this deep? They don't check it, and Net's not going to miss his window. Leaving it all now to Zap for a 1v3.
That's why, like I said, it's so important, and there's a lot of responsibilities around net
There's no way.
to get information on either sides, defensive and offensive side. But Zap at 30 HP, 3-2-1 swing. Oh wait,
Whoa. Winnable. Aftershock drops down. Nismo just trying to kill the clock. They know Zap is at low HP, so he's going to trust the classic with a right click. Zap on for at least partial defuse. Zap gets
There's
the
time?
shots in. Time is not going to favor him, though, I don't believe.
No.
It'll be close, but no.
Oh
not
my
close
God.
enough. They do enough to hold it off because, wow.
heard all of that towards the B-side push, and is allowed to find his timing to flank from A.
That's good, man. That's a good play. Good trade, though.
The relay bubble quality steps into it, finds the trade. And that will immediately push the defense back toward their side of the map. But wow, is Spike a difference maker? Luis in trouble, teleports away from Mound, flash to make sure he stays safe, but the pressure is not done. Fault line in, Aftershock sees all of it. Luis, Slater, dude. There's nowhere to go. And
Poor guy, man. No chance.
Their numbers advantage with them the rest of the way.
And that's just
Price still
unfortunate
has
because I
up.
think he was trying to jump on the boxes before, and he got hurt because he missed it, and the water made the sound, and they just trapped him. Thankfully, though, still a Nightfall to play for the retake, but solo hero plays from Zap towards C. You're spreading and thinning the defensive line from 2G, all solo anchoring. Maybe, though, they seem to be wanting to decide earlier on to pivot towards A, where full utility was there to support Prize, but now at least it's back on to C.
Yeah, I mean, because Prize will have the ability of backing off as soon as he sees information and committing to the Nightfall if he needs to. The issue here is this. Dimensional Drift is going to scout almost everything out. Koala will not fully recognize how close Silence is, but it may not make much of a difference.
Okay. Prize is here?
And they're going to rotate back over to B.
Not for much longer, man.
Just things. This Yoru thing.
It made it just
And now it's just down to Silence operator.
on a different level right now, man. Let's be real.
Before this clip would make Reddit if you pull.
But this is their my pick. Next one, Sunset.
No, not gonna happen.
Nah. You're being nice, man. You're being a nice guy.
Do it!
Wait, it will go on Reddit.
Oh my God, this is gonna come back to hunt you, bro. GG. Man, I love it.
Finish with the backstab.
Yeah, you gotta do it, man. I respect that, bro. You gotta do it. You close the game, you gotta do it.
Second half, though, I'll tell you what, especially considering it all started with a force buy in the anti-eco.
Yeah, it definitely kicked things off in the second half. I mean, it's kind of like us here, Ship. We had a slow start here in our cast, but they had a slow start in their series for 2G. But they do look...
Here we go, man. This is picked by 2G, but I'm afraid to tell you, Brazilian fans,
They stay behind in this business.
this is a great map for a mate as well, bro.
They don't just stay behind this opening play, but they also don't get revealed by the recon bolt, so they can still contest elbow here. Small moment of doubt, though, in terms of is this actually a hit. Spy came in mid, reveals some. Trade is decent. M80 can hold on to their position at A. And maybe most importantly, Spike is out of the picture. So now they're going to have to do this the hard way. And Luis, whoa. That's an uncharacteristic set of misses from net. Xander also a bit awry with his shots to classic, but helps on the way. Plus a great paranoia allows Nismo to nearly line them all.
Solo, man. Solo. One bullet.
Sneak away with the spike. Xander's low, but he hears the footsteps. And all it takes is one shot. Ball Noob in a little bit of trouble. Just has to play the backside of the site. 2G still trying to find quick entry to A. I mean, this has been tempo. But spike down often means that they need to find someone else to commit. And in this time, it's going to be Luis trying to keep the hot hand alive while Prize watches over through mid and tries to maybe even connect through the spam of the dark cover. Not necessarily going to happen. And now here comes M80 with the retake attempt.
Already in.
I mean, hello? Wait.
BCJ, man.
Are we gonna check?
BCJ, it's prime BCJ, bro. Prime BCJ, dude. He's unstoppable right now.
That told, Nismo and BCJ are on limited health pools. So there is still a chance to follow up, but Spike once again dropped for first blood.
Prize it?
Prize deals with the high-low setup, a little crouch standing.
That was crazy, man.
Paul Noob responds with one, so we'll keep it 3v3.
Love the idea of the high-low, but you mentioned it. The health pool wasn't the best. Xander trying to go for the hero play. Paranoia, the kill.
Yo, this guy,
And
man.
there's the support. They don't
Xander,
need
he's too
it.
good, man.
2G goes back into the crowd and true of an A-side hit, but
Only A.
way too long.
Well,
Not allowed to go B, bro.
Oh, this could be interesting from the shadows. Oh, no, just puts him on the site. Okay. Odd. Could have done that with a straight teleport. Spy cam to be placed deep. I like this from Silence. Do you expect this side cam? If you're M80, because we're going to use the dimensional. There's the flash behind it, but Prize, good to at least hold on to this mid connector. Xander's paranoia, not really going to affect too much. You got to do it the hard way. And wouldn't you know it, he just does it the hard way.
Yo, man.
Yeesh. Sometimes you can be critical of the fact that the post-plant setup isn't good. Other times you just say skill gap.
Yeah.
The ladder. He's 1 for 10. He's 1 in 10. And the first kill came through in round 1, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
that's tough, man.
Yeah, that was the first kill on quality by that first point. All right, a battle towards the B main, and finally something. Silver lining right now for 2G. Closing that gap, a wrap from behind.
Xander was caught.
Xander stop, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Spike planted.
Surely they close this round out. Now here's
if they don't, FF.
Ismo connects right here. He's got a rolling thunder. He knows the whole setup's back this way. Wait. This is all about timing. There it is.
Oh, the timing in the smoke as well, man.
My goodness.
Rolling thunder for Nismo. Will he use it?
See if they can trigger it first. There's the information. Both hands up. Here comes the rolling thunder. That'll boop 1. Now Nismo can get to work trying to get it to halfway. Nets trying to be the hero. He does get stunned up. Nismo has to give up the hold on the plant. Ah, it's a greedy call.
Yeah, I agree.
Through elbow. And Prize in the corner will have to just hold his ground and hope he can connect on this first shot, because here comes all the utility. And he's going to be completely isolated, but does well. Catches the first. Paranoia out, still connects onto the second. How about Prize in the back of the site? Finally dealt with, but wow, the damage has been dealt.
Yeah. Spike's still alive, though. Here's a chance with Paranoia. Blinds 2.
Good. They don't expect Xander, though. Who lines him up? Oh, no.
Unbelievable, man. Unfucking believable.
Caution.
We'll just have to wait it out right now for 2G.
Yeah.
You don't want to let M80 know that they have that many bodies within the site, and the camera is going to be enough.
Wow, this spy cam is going to get all the info. Wingman denied.
Cover going out.
Stalls things out a little while longer. Dark cover out. Silence going to reposition the trap wire. But the fault line paranoia combination starts to come through, and here comes the scaling forward for M80. Zap has denied some space nicely. The fault line also well placed. Allows a chance for an exchange. 3v3 situation. But again, we're still dealing with Sheriffs.
What the fuck was that?
How does he hit both of those? BCJ 1v3.
And there's Skate sounds.
Spike planted. BCJ looking to get aggressive.
Oh my god. Yo, I would love to see those shots, man. Love to. But they don't show you in the real play, man.
Trying to clear out towards the front. Went for a slide already. And that's going to allow here to put Luis up.
Silence is a good player, man, to keep an eye on if you are in the from franchise, bro.
Plenty of tools to try to hit this retake with.
Can play both Duelist and Sentinel. Good aim.
Do get a tag
Young player.
Koala, but he just gate crashes back to safety. So this is something we saw 2G do a bunch versus All Knights as well, where they try to retake through market side. Now all of a sudden they had to find a way to break over through main, but look at M80. They're not staying back. They're actually moving forward back into the site again. So now you've got an opportunity to take this fight on site itself, but all through the dark cover. Prize able to find a couple. Spike also involved in the Koala by himself.
This is gonna break him in the economy once again. That is nice, man.
Gets the read. A lot of things that kind of have to be decided on this time. It's going to be just a play over towards simple play over towards the
Nismo with rolling thunder.
But Spike's is able to find Koala and almost turns it into a second. Quick rotation back over to mid though for M8.
Big kill from Xander that might come up now. Has to wait the drone or wait the dart. Trying to bait out the shots here as another one's hiding inside the smoke. There's two players now buddied up.
That's good
info.
info.
The re-hit on the A side. There's still two players there rotating back towards the shot.
Yeah, Silence saw the toes of Xander on the rotation back, so it makes that movement very easy. LZ gonna bait the sound cue of the teleport. Zap, mid cross, looking for more, a bit greedy. Overdrive also shut down. 2v3, but BCJ is on 5 points of health. Mosh is also
that is the
in the right position, so with that...
Man, they tied up the game, bro. That's nice.
It's been one-sided every single time that they start off a half. But 2G are playing a good defense.
Fans
Yeah.
are talking about this. This is the second map where it starts with an anti-eco win.
Yeah.
From the side of 2G. Rolling Thunder going to be out. Here comes the teleport through. Decoy just trying to get involved just to make sure Quality can stay safe, and the A site is now gone. On the return, if Zap can find a pick that would be nuts, it would give him an opportunity for the Rolling Thunder, but you also have the Hunter's Fury in play, but things are looking really solid here for M80, including the neural theft. Prize trying to catch something, but instead it's Spikes who's dropped, so 3v5 and 2G may have ran out of their window in terms of how they actually try to go for this retake.
Yeah, especially now that they use a Hunter's Fury blindly towards Elbow.
This is really good for M80, man.
Enemy remaining.
Winning the round.
Gonna happen, all
5 players alive. Gonna build some economy.
Is not gonna give that away. Yeah, he will. But then again, they have been doing a pretty decent job on the defensive side to keep this game close. So it's not over yet.
I don't know.
Should've got you there.
Really needed the Rolling Thunder to clear out B main. The other side of the issue
They are
is
low, man.
this round is not over yet. I mean, yeah, you win back B, but there's only
This is good
Luis
for
home at
2G, man.
A. Now,
They
granted,
need to secure this round.
he's 2 bullets away from winning the round, essentially, but
Spike
still,
planted.
that's a plan for M80. Nismo's going to get deep back over towards the defensive spawn, and we know what Xander can do from this position. This is still really dicey, although there's a Paranoia fault line, 2 flashes. Spike has got a full belt utility. It should go the way of 2G, but this is taking time.
Yeah. You're right on 2 shots. Shot to the chest with the Vandals is enough to take these guys down.
Wait,
Spike's trying to find a space.
Enemy remaining.
Okay.
Yeah, they won the round. They won the round.
The fuse on the way. Spike's trying to hold him. And that will be enough. Okay. Aftershock. No,
We're
it
good.
gets to halfway. Okay.
Yeah,
So we're chilling.
good. They close the door and walk out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then the counter fault line is really well placed. This is going to lead to immediate aggression, but Silence has been so good by himself this time. He's not going to be able to deal with 2 defenders at a row. So now it's just down to what Spikes and Zap can put together. From the backside of the site, flash out. Zap trying to find a way to play the PCJ. He plays a perfect counter flash, and then the
Good trades, man.
From M80 finally gets to the backside of the site. Xander just gonna get back into safety with the from the shadows. Nismo not committed for the plant yet, but now they've got the post plant that they want. 3v1.
Spike
Luis with the
planted.
timing, finally Claude watches it. Oh, but he
Whoa.
dies.
And the
Winnable.
trade's not there. I thought for a second this was gonna be a 3v1 because I'll say Luis
Not winnable.
was isolated. Hold on a
That
second.
was disgusting.
Prize still has a shock dart or 2.
Yeah.
Definitely
I mean,
a chance to push someone off an angle and isolate. There's the first.
It's just Xander's gonna
And
be
now they're
contacted.
gonna
Play
play
the
this
fault
for
line for a double
faction.
swing. I think they're fine.
Yeah. It's a hell of an effort, though. I love the idea from Prize.
Early Paranoia too. Yeah, so much utility being used.
Oh.
And I gotta say, this is the game right here. 2G, if they lose this, they will not have an eco to play with. So this is the match
Oh,
right
perfect
here.
flash, man.
Silence gets caught. Really good
Yo,
trade.
Xander is unstoppable as well, man.
I don't think he was primed and ready to go for the trade. Not to happen.
Sentinel
So now you've
Xander?
got M80 cutting
Maybe?
off the rotation through mid. Spikes.
Not gonna lie, man. I'm gonna miss Tens a lot, bro. And Sassy.
And he
You
doesn't
guys
have a
saw that
chance to.
too?
They're
Sassy
gonna
also
say,
retired,
wow.
man. What's happening? Valorant is
I
dying.
get it. You 3v5 without having any mid-map control is pretty much an impossibility, but
Actually, they're gonna create so much content, man. This will be good too. But man, I'm gonna miss watching them play
Xander's
on
already
tournaments.
EDS with the kill, and maybe that's the silver lining. Only one weapon to be able
2
to get
of my
saved by
favorite
Luis
players, man.
out
You know?
towards the short, but there's no
Been watching them since forever, man.
M80 knows they could smell
Since
things
beta.
close. Overall, though, I love the pivot back from M80. I'm pretty sure there was a double stun that came through from Spike and Zap, and then the early Paranoia. So as they identified that there's already 3 players out towards
Map
and they're
point.
trying to-
Yo, 2G was so close to win this map, man.
well, it's a free play at 8.
They play good, bro. They play good. This is a good thing, dude. Very good thing.
PCJ will say job done. Let me go ahead and collect my friends and then get to work on
I have no idea what's going to happen with the tiebreakers, man. I have no idea, honestly. Didn't even have time to check this today.
And here it comes. It's queued up. Does not get thrown, though. And in that moment, Silence able to find 1, plus the overdrive for a second. Oh, lovely a moment of indecision right there for M80. Did we want to actually clear the back hallway? Thrash coming forward. It does connect on to 1. Recon bolt down.
It's saying, man. It's saying, bro.
Now it's just out of VCJ. 1v2, he gets hit by the fault line. Prize.
I favor BCJ here. Not gonna lie.
Weapons, but they've got the numbers.
Okay, you got a game.
Swing is good.
You got a game.
Stay alive. So now.
Man, I would love to see
decision
Icebox, bro.
For what does 2G want to do with this extra bonus of having the resource? Rolling Thunder called immediately. Prize is going to find the opener. Spike's trying to chase down the rest of the set mid. BCJ responds only to one, and then the follow-up is perfect from Spike.
2v3, Nismo, Rolling Thunder.
Into a 2v3. Definitely doable, but the map has been lost. Neural Thef's going to try to get to work reclaiming it for side of M80, but 2G hold every advantage.
Yeah, that was so nice there by Zap. A big risk on team.
What a boss, man.
The Rolling Thunder answered back from Nismo's side as
Yo,
he
discovers
this B side for a plant.
Nismo has to use that though, just because he was queuing it up, and he gets hit by the trap wire. Silence. He's just gonna step on in. Aftershocks gonna be exchanged. Nismo isolated. He has full flashes to play with. First one comes through. Silence clean on the headshot. Now
5 kills, Nat.
1v3.
They dodged him the turn game, bro.
Play off of. Doesn't want to reveal his position yet, but gets to work on the spam. Dark cover now in place. Fault line sidestep. First shot's not perfectly clean, and it's Silence to find the kill and send us.
They're going to a team, man.
They've always been so good in his composition to be able to split towards middle, and 2G has done zero of that.
Anyone else?
Oh, the bait's perfect.
How about this?
This is so good.
First shot lands, and then you've got the blind side afterwards. Quality steps up for a bit of an ego chill. Connects again, and Silence.
That's well played.
I would say he's probably the guy you want left alive in this 1v3, but he doesn't have a lot of space to work with here.
And that's good. Oh yeah.
Koala is so good with these agents, man.
You're like, chase him.
Yep.
Ball right into their hands. Hit through market. First time we've seen this as well. Decoy out first. Prize stuck in a corner. Not going to get baited by the decoy. Holds his ground beautifully. Oh, it's a spicy beat the ball. Prize, a beautiful double.
What a great game.
BCJ still working on the plant. Nismo still hanging on as well. Aftershock going to get called in, but the spike gets planted. 2v4 post plant.
Bad plant.
LZ has everything, man. Paranoia, smoke.
Up two to team deathmatch, a 2 versus 4.
Oh, Paranoia comes out.
That's a huge kill.
Trying to get back to safety. Gets around the corner. Only utility left is one flash.
Here we go again.
2G, deal with it nicely.
First one being Nismo in that elbow corner. Second one for Prize down towards the headshot. And yeah, the walktail from Koala so he can TP out towards B side to support.
So aggressive.
Well. This is a good spot.
Spy cam does not see he's in the blind spot. He's going to hear the footsteps.
That's so good, man. Helmet's got you.
Dude.
That would have been unbelievable.
I would have been mad. I would have been so mad if I was 2G and that happened and I get collided. But that is still an important piece of utility that's gone here with Prize. That's no shock darts to break utility if they're designed to move towards this B side where they actually are leaning towards to. Thankfully, though, if you're looking for the setup from M80, it's a passive setup for the trips here from Net.
And there's still an angle that Koala can hold, but wow, what a shot that is from Spikes. Luis clears out one of the trap wires. Xander, the rest of the gang, playing over towards market side, looking for some spam. Spike will be playing to the backside of the pillar. Spikes reveal, pushing back around, stays safe to get the dart out. And Net's gonna hold onto this position. Still a spike, came over the top of this smoke. Dizzy does not connect onto anything. Okay, can we finally see a post plant hold from 2G? Not a lot of tools here.
I hate it when I get to the spark, man.
It's just the Mosh just trying to play a little bit of zone of denial. Wingman's getting to work. Mosh actually finds the pick, and the Wingman gets it to half. But now the hard part, can you keep him alive? Net's gonna find himself
crazy.
At least close, but not enough to get the defuse. Nismo last one left. Has to try to hang on to it, and Zap will not let that happen. 2G take the edge in our second OT.
They're chasing out to close it out.
Especially considering how good their defense has been. Very similar setup, but there's a double swing on the way. Oh, Prize gets caught with the Aldrone out, but Silence.
Okay. Okay.
Even with the Dizzy coming through, but Koala Noob provides. Keeping us even at a 3v3. Gate crashing back to B main. His teammates will step forward past Pillar, and now Koala Noob with a plant will have a dimensional drift.
And he's going to plant and TP back where the Omen could be. I mean, if nobody is here, Luis could actually TP across it. It's not going to be heard.
Planted.
And he does.
Yes, he does. But the problem is dimensional drift is now opportunity to be pulled out.
LZ.
Yep.
We can get 2.
He's on the flank. Spike's trying to pull the attention back over the gate.
That's unbelievable, bro.
Koala Noob. I don't think Luis ever saw the gate crash position. Tries to respond to the sound.
He did saw it. He did saw it, I think.
Not going to be able to connect on the Nismo. Oh my goodness, Koala Noob.
Oh my God.
My.
We reset things again.
Yep. And
Now pressure.
enough.
Exactly. There's first.
Man, they could have won that right there, bro.
Spike down.
Koala Noob
B.
he just
2G had the game in their end, bro.
Yeah, and net will punish on the play through mid.
Remaining.
Oh,
Now he got it.
to make matters worse, through the cyber cage. Good old-fashioned collat. Koala Noob is chasing him down the dimensional drift. Prize gives it an effort, but it's just too late. M80 back up on the advantage.
He thought it would have been the play, but Net was one step ahead, already holding out towards the spawn. 2G trying to fight back.
No, spikes. That's a paranoia combination that gets thrown over through tiles. He sidesteps the fault line. Maybe a chance at the 1v1, but it doesn't come through. And now you're down numbers, having to hold on. The only bit of good news here for 2G is that they have cleared out B main.
Yay. But all of M80 are still waiting towards the A side. So as much as they clear towards the A main, they have zero value and information on middle. So you still have to keep players anchored up passively on middle. And this forward position by Luis could get caught. If they clear him right here, you're playing a 5 versus 3 retake or 3 versus 5 retake. And thankfully, though, enough time has passed that you're starting to gamble that the hit will be on the A side because Prize has not been met by any piece of util or pressure.
Gate crash left behind. Here comes the clearance. Pings all over the A site for M80. Silence.
Oh, now you're dead, bro.
He gets baited by the decoy. Oh, not what you want. Luis
Koala's on fire, bro. 26 kill for him. 5v2, 2G.
Won't work.
They fought.
And now you've got to hope that Prize
Wow.
can provide something.
They were so
magical.
close to win this map, my friends.
2v5, make it a 1v5. Yeah, what an effort from 2G.
Man, when they have the chance to kill a team like M80, bro, you gotta do it, man.
Get through the first
GG!
It's a blacklight flawless through overtime after overtime, and M80 2-0 win the series and send another team into a 2-3 overall group stage count.
All that with M82 winning with the blacklight flawless, but